This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. Yay, we are midweek. Yay, midweek. Midweek. We're getting after it today, guys. I'm so excited. Guys, if you are here, you ready for the zest, the news, the education, make sure you guys smash like, subscribe to the channel, share this stream out with friends because they must know the information that we are spreading throughout the interwebs today. And also make sure you guys are checking out our 3 amazing sponsors that make this show possible, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher over here, code ZESTY for 15% off. And then you go to Gemini where you trade $100 in crypto and you get $15 in Bitcoin. Yay. We have some news to share today, some things to go over, and I do want to take a lot of chart requests today. So if you guys have any chartery requests, please make sure you guys hold them until we get there, and then we will go over every single one of them. I do want to say good morning to everybody in the chat. So again, please make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and we have a goal of 16,920 subscribers, only 8 more. So let's pump it up. Hi, Carving Guy. Sing Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber. Oh no, I don't know if I could do those. But Saul is here with hand hearts. Thank you. I think Justin Bieber maybe. You might catch me with the JB. But T Swift, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about that one. But guys, we have a lot going on. Bitcoin is trying to break out this morning, but she is now in the red. We're down 0.69%. And we're taking a look at that. So we'll look at Bitcoin in just a moment. I want to say good morning to people. We have who? Tesla model Doge saying wag me in the chat. Yes, wag me. We have Bitnuendo, good morning. Joe Harvey, Mike Volmer, all set, good morning. We have Colton, nice to see you, my friend. All set, we got True, good morning. Ron Beal, Sash, nice to see you. Aquarian done napping. Tim Taylor on X. Chase, I see you, Chase. Rusty Bot is here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crypto Farmer, we got Lasers in the chat. James Kellogg, good morning. Squeaky McGee, nice to see you. Habibi on X, good morning. Andy S, good morning. Oh boy, oh boy. Mark Smithson, Funky Cold Medina. I haven't heard that song. I guess I should look into it, right? Black Hat, who's saying to like and subscribe. The sound check, baby, it's a sound check. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yourself? Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video? Oh gosh, yes. There's also an announcement. There's also a mini announcement that there are officially Randy emojis in the chat. And no, not me, Randy, because there is one of me in the chat. There's one of Emma in the chat. And now my dad, Randy with a Y, has his emojis. So if you are a member of the YouTube channel, then you guys get some Randy with a Y emojis. So welcome. Right, Henry Fire, Carving Guy with the hat and mustache, yeehaw to that. Kenny O, nice to see you, welcome. Boy. Yeah, we have a lot to cover today. We're going to get into the news. And yes, make sure you guys are using your Randy emojis in the chat. We took that picture yesterday. He looks like a little potato. Hi, Club Crow. We got Animal in the chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please smash a like and share this out with friends, pretty please. It would just be an honor for me. As I was mentioning, Bitcoin is a little bit sideways, and when Bitcoin is sideways, we can't say the news is the most zesty, but we could say that there are a lot of things going on, right, Kenny O? Thank you. Take a look here. We got Bitcoin at 59.9 now. She is struggling today. I am wondering if we are going to see a resurgence of zest with Bitcoin. I'm wondering. Now, yesterday, we were talking about a lot of things like Bitcoin doing her thing, being a little bit of a teenager where sometimes she's rough around the edges, but this is all part of the development and love and light that Bitcoin brings to us. And looking here, we see that the crypto industry wants to give love, wants to give light, and a lot of money to people that are pro-crypto running for different parts of official government matters, including Senator Brown in Ohio. There is a crypto industry PAC called Fair Shake Super PAC that is committing $12 million to getting Sir Brown out of there and getting someone pro-crypto in the slot. We see that happening in other states, like with John Deaton and Liz Warren. Now we're taking this over to Sir Brown, and who might they be supporting with this $12 million? Let's take a look. Crypto interests are planning to offer and go after Sir Sherrod Brown with their biggest ever single campaign, setting aside $12 million to support the Republican candidate seeking to snatch the Senate seat from the current chairman of the Senate Banking Committee, who has been highly critical of crypto and reluctant to embrace legislation. The organizers of the Fair Shake PAC and its affiliates said Tuesday they're reserving TV ad time in Ohio and 2 other key states, Arizona and Michigan. They're targeting $12 million in Ohio airtime to push for Republican person, TikTok, Bernie Moreno, a blockchain businessman, and they're devoting about $3 million each to advocate for Representative Ruben Gallego in the Arizona state and Rep. Elisa Slotkin in Michigan in her Senate race there. They said, our mission is clear. Support people who embrace innovation, want to protect American jobs, and are committed to working across the aisle, which I don't like the word aisle, to get things done and oppose those who don't. The group is aiming for, quote, sustainable bipartisan coalition and a consensus that there is an urgent need to pass responsible crypto and blockchain-focused regulation. The group's ads during its involvement with dozens of races in the primaries, with a few exceptions, haven't mentioned the crypto positions of the candidates being supported or opposed. One moment. Sorry about that. This is not a surprise what's going on. Fair Shake has been supporting a lot of crypto-forward people in, oh, I already got flagged by TikTok. Come on, bro. There's a lot of money that has been supported through Fair Shake to support crypto-forward individuals, because we do need more crypto-focused individuals. And again, it doesn't matter what side of this aisle you're on. It matters what you're going to do with that power and what you're going to do for the American people, which we see crypto highly impacts and gets a lot of people involved with. And you got to think about the time we're in. Banks messing up, failing. We need crypto-forward people that understand that the way to save the banks, the ultimate way to almost save America in its economic crisis that we are enduring right now, is through Bitcoin. It is through some crypto. And that's it. Now, sip your coffee. Spread that love. Someone said, Sebi says, all that matters is consistency. If there's a true passion, somebody will see it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. I could fully agree with that one. We're going to stay within Govy drama with crypto, because the SEC filed fraud charges against promoters of Novatech, if you've ever heard of them, an alleged $650 million in a crypto pyramid scheme, which... Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes. Now Gary Gensler gets to have another court case. How nice. All right, let's take a gander. The SEC filed suit against an alleged crypto pyramid scheme, Novatech, and 8 of its promoters on Monday, charging them with fraud and multiple violations of federal securities laws. They allegedly scammed investors of around $650 million over a 4-year period, according to the SEC. The lawsuit comes 2 months after the New York Attorney General, Letitia James, who is an absolute crazy person, filed suit against Novatech, its founders, and another alleged pyramid scheme with ties to Novatech. According to the complaint, Their promoters preyed on certain affinity groups, largely Haitian Creole-speaking churchgoers in the U.S. and abroad via WhatsApp and promo events, convincing over 200,000 investors around the world to fork over a collective $650 million between June 2019 and May of 2023, when the scheme supposedly collapsed. Now, I haven't really heard of any of this, to be honest. According to the SEC, though, only a small fraction of investors' money was ever actually invested, and the money that was invested suffered significant trading losses. Instead, the petitions and their employees allegedly operated a Ponzi scheme using new investors' money to make payments to earlier investors, and they also allegedly transferred millions of dollars of investor funds to themselves. This began to unravel in 2022, where people started to see delays when attempting to withdraw their funds. By May 2023, they shut down Novatech and took its website offline, leaving the remaining investors unable to withdraw their funds. Oh boy, the SEC. They might actually have a case with this one if this is really what happened, man. And listen, you got to be honest with yourself. There's going to be bad actors in every single space. There's a lot more bad actors outside of crypto than in crypto, one. Two, the SEC needs a headline. And this was a headline for them, that they could associate somebody bad with crypto even though nobody's heard of them. Is it a bad thing that they did? Of course that's a bad thing. If they're taking money from churchgoers and taking new money to give back people's old money that they invested earlier, that's definitely an issue. That's something that needs to be fixed out here. So can I blame anybody for seeking these bad actors? No. But it's also really bullish that we could find bad actors, though we haven't seen the blockchain receipts. I would like to see that. Guhan, a member for 6 months, half a year, he says, fire the huckster.
Hucksters.
Fraudsters.
Fraudsters.
Scam artists.
Ponzi schemer. Ponzi schemes.
Well, speaking of Gary Gensler, Guhan, if you guys could put your beautiful Gary Gensler emojis in the chat, please. In the chat, please. Smash the like, share this out. Put this emoji in the chat. We know Gary likes Goldman Sachs. And it turns out Goldman Sachs holds over $400 million in Bitcoin ETFs. Oh, let's take a darn gander. Goldman Sachs holds positions in a variety of Bitcoin ETFs according to a 13F filing. This investment bank, in its quarterly 13F report, disclosed that it holds positions in 7 out of the 11 Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. The largest holdings is iShares Bitcoin Trust, which is BlackRock, at $238.6 million. Fidelity's ETF, $79.5 million. Then Invesco's $56 million in their ETF, and then $35 million in Grayscale's GPTC. Also holds smaller positions in BITB, BTCW, and ARCB. This flow continued in the green according to the Tuesday trading, with $4.39 million in daily info recorded. Goldman Sachs, here's a little quotation. The Bitcoin ETF obviously has been an astonishing success. The Goldman Sachs digital asset desk is primarily focused on the digitization of assets. Oh, what a shock. No, it's not a shock. All these people want exposure to Bitcoin. Exposure. When you're not really getting exposure, because if you're buying the Bitcoin ETF, the only people who have the Bitcoin are like the BlackRocks, and even not even them, because they have custodians. So there's other people that are in charge of the Bitcoin, which isn't even you. And I just don't understand how we can't focus on the fundamentals, but this is what they try to distract you from, the fundamentals. They don't want you to buy your crypto from an exchange like the beautiful Gemini, then take it off and put it into your beautiful Cake wallet and use your market cipher to then put it back on the exchange and use it to trade along. They don't want you to do that. They want Bitcoin ETF, so that way you go buy the ETF, and that way you're stuck with absolutely nothing. And the thing that Arcane Bear brought up on the Gemini spaces that I hosted a few days ago was that this is, again, a big distraction, that if the banks collapse, if there's a collapse of some sort with the market, you're not going to be able to get your money. It's not yours. I think I should have Arcane Bear on the show one day soon, because he's such an inspirational being, and I really enjoy Arcane Bear. If you guys don't know, like, I'm actually gonna shout him out right now. If you guys don't know Arcane Bear, then you absolutely should. He's an OG in the space. Literally, one of the first crypto YouTube channels was Arcane Bear, and you could tell because he's an OG. Joined November 2016, bro. This guy is the sheesh. Look at him in his motorcycle in Costa Rica killing the darn game. So, oh, this was actually in Ecuador. Wow, he's crazy. Arcane Bear is the man. So if you guys haven't yet, please make sure you guys follow Arcane Bear. He's the Bitcoin OG of OGs. I've had him on the show. He actually, if you look at the Randi Hipper Show playlist, he was, I believe, under the first 10 guests. I believe he was one of the first 5, if I remember correctly. So if you take a gander at Arcane Bear and our show together, you would see how smart he is and how amazing he is. I always think about this guy. He's always there in my noodle somewhere. News. We need to cover this really quick before we go jump into Coinbase's huge announcement, Core Scientific, a Bitcoin miner. We got things going on and on and on and on. First, let's get this political madness out of the way. As you guys smash the like, subscribing to the channel, sharing out with friends.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
We have 16,914 subscribers. We need 6 more for our goal. And we have our paintings back, which I hope you guys like. Do you guys like the paintings? Put a 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji, right, Kevin? Right, Kevin? Taking a look here, there was a clip that came out from Squawk Box from CNBC saying things about Vivek Ramaswamy and Kamama and what he thinks Kamama will do in response to Donnie T and his pro-crypto ideologies that he's been having. Take a look at this.
There are those who argue, who think if you're a single voter on crypto, that this could lose her the election if she doesn't come out and embrace it. Look, Trump was all for the not taxing tips. Now she's all for. Do you think she will ultimately embrace crypto as an industry?
I predict her verbiage will. And I do think that part of the reason why is you see Trump's speech at the Bitcoin conference. It's just a matter of competing for votes that she's going to adopt a thoughtful position. Now, speaking as an American, not from a partisan perspective, I think that's a good thing. I think we should want great debate in the marketplace of ideas. Even if she offers a thoughtful digital assets framework or policy, even if I don't agree with all of it, I think that'll be a good thing for the country. But what I challenge Kamala Harris to do is not just cite the pieties in the words. Go into detail. Say what you actually believe about self-custody of assets.
Period.
Say what you actually believe about whether you think Gary Gensler should continue as the leader of the SEC. So I think those specifics are going to matter a lot, Kelly.
For sure, but is what you're saying is just a general position of openness is probably all the industry really is looking for. This idea that it's not a partisan issue, that Republicans are for it and Democrats are against it.
Do you see, like, the narrative that, like, the narrative, bro, that they try to push?
It should not be a partisan issue. Now, what I think you are seeing is this tendency to really embrace whatever wins her the most votes. But when you're looking at your question, Andrew, of how do you assess the seriousness of that, the metric to use is how specific she actually gets on those policy proposals.
See? That's the facts. Boom. Vivek laying it down yet again. This freaking guy, like, it's true. It's darn true, whether you like him or not. Guys, those are good points. People are like, okay, there's crypto for Kamama, but if Kamama is not saying what she believes should be crypto policy, then what are we doing here? What are we doing? Nothing. It's all talk. It's all smack. Apparently, there's supposed to be a Kamama meeting, but we don't know if she's actually going to join it. So they're going to say, pro-crypto this, crypto for Kamama. We got to know what Kamama thinks about self-custody, about Bitcoin mining, about the huckster at the SEC. Liz Warren, her anti-crypto army. There needs to be words spoken about it. And if there's not, then that's a major issue. I was even saying it previously with Donnie T, the same thing, where he lightly brought up Bitcoin. He wouldn't bring it up at all, even though he had his ordinals and all these NFTs. We needed to have more outspoken zest. And yes, he brought some more zest to the table, saying no CBDCs, saying Gary Gensler will be fired on day one, that Liz Warren and her crazy band of loonies will not touch your crypto. That's what we need to hear somewhat. Not all of it, but somewhat. Self-custody, that needs to be discussed. Bitcoin mining, that needs to be discussed. What is the future of Bitcoin in this country? That needs to be discussed. As Donnie T has mentioned, you could possibly pay off the debt with it. RFK, possibly backing the dollar with Bitcoin. That's important. So we need to hear something from her as well. We shall see how it all works out. At some point, they're going to have to say something in order to try to garner those votes if that's what they're trying to do with it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I see you have an animated mug in the merch shop. That's cool. Yes, Josh, definitely go take a gander at that and enjoy it. Let's see. Kenio, thank you for your love. We have Mr. X sending me emojis. Thank you, Mr. X. Welcome. Lee says you have the best outfits. Thank you. Kevin with the hand hearts. Thank you so much. Lee said, love that beautiful shirt. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Miguel, what's up? Nice to see you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining today. Oh boy, thank you guys for coming and being so wonderful. Oh my gosh, Kevin sent me a little good morning emoji with the coffee mug. Thank you. Dig your boots in. No one is allowed to tax or take our crypto. I agree 1,000%. 1,000%. Nothing less, nothing more. You cannot take it away. We love all of our love. We love all of our crypto. We love being able to self-custody our assets. All right. Alrighty. Right, Dan R. Alrighty, Johnny Paycheck. All right. Let's see. Right, Guhan said hit the like. Yes. JBZ said hit the likes. Pamp it up. Hit the freaking likes. Hit the likes now. All right, we're gonna continue on our way there. I had to show that clip because it was important for the news. Next. We have big Coinbase news, guys. Coinbase. Oh boy. Coinbase is trying to get zesty out here, okay, with wrapped Bitcoin on Base blockchain. We know WBTC, which is regular wrapped Bitcoin, where it's almost like a ticket. They say there's custodied Bitcoin somewhere. You like put one Bitcoin, they give you a wrapped version of it, which is basically a coupon that you can redeem for the actual Bitcoin, if that's the best way I could explain it at the moment. I just don't understand who custodies that and who's in charge of it. And that's where I get lost, especially with Coinbase and them hosting a wrapped Bitcoin. Yesterday, it was spurred by this tweet from the Coinbase account putting just CBBTC coming soon, and people were making the joke like CBBTC, like basically CBDC, as people are a little sus of Coinbase. Jesse from Coinbase, he is one of the biggest people there with Base. He's the base builder, as he likes to call himself. And he tweeted, to say it out loud, I love Bitcoin. Also grateful for its role kickstarting crypto. We're going to build a massive Bitcoin economy on Base. How does this all really work? Ugh, I'm not sure. Especially with the custody. Freaks me out. Now, they give a little description here as well on CoinDesk, where they said wrapping a crypto token is a way of making it available on protocols other than the one it was originally designed for. So each wrapped Bitcoin represents one of the original, like I mentioned before, stored in custody, and then it's basically a coupon, because if a trader wants to redeem the wrapped Bitcoin for the actual Bitcoin, the wrapped version is burnt or deleted from the blockchain and the original is released. It's just as if You give your Bitcoin to a currency exchange. They say they hold it for you. Here's a ticket for it. And then you go back to the exchange. They throw the ticket out. They give you your Bitcoin back, I guess is the best way to explain that. People are a little upset because it takes away, again, from WBTC, or does it really? Because this is Base. WBTC is something else. Coinbase's announcement comes as a cloud hangs over WBTC, as earlier in the month, BitGo said it was establishing a joint venture with Bit Global, a Hong Kong registered crypto custody platform partially owned by Justin Sun. In the venture, it said will continue to use the same BitGo multi-sig technology in deep cold storage. The response comes to the announcement, and it was generally neutral because there was no technical change to the product, and all the data about underlying reserves continues to be verifiable on-chain. Justin Sun reacted to all of this and said that there will be no changes to WBTC outside of the joint venture, and he doesn't control the protocol's private keys and cannot move any of the Bitcoin reserves. And he said his involvement is entirely strategic. Who is in control of the protocol's private keys? That is so darn scary. Like, let's say you have 4 or 5 Bitcoin routes. Like, where does it go? Where does it go? I need to know the answer to that. Who's in control of all of that? If it's a multi-sig wallet, who can sign? Is it all the same person? You know, I don't know. Stuff like that freaks me out. And that's why you just got to be careful and have your risk adjusted. If you know that you can lose that Bitcoin and your life is over and you're so upset that you don't do it. Now, not JBZ, that's actually James in the chat. Hello, James. Said, why is Bitcoin crashing right now? Because she's emotional and she's a teenager. She's emotional. That's what it's about. Right now, we knew that we almost tried to target that 200-day SMA at around 62.3. We opened the day over 60K. However, we fell in the red, and now we're kind of just lingering where we've been having some issues around 58K. Will we hit the low 58Ks? We don't know. I obviously the bearish level we're looking at right now is around 56. And this is where Bitcoin chops it up. This is a new range for her. Between, essentially, I would say 50K, or you could say 56, and 70 is completely new to her. She hasn't really ventured into this range before. So you got to give her time to adjust. This is the chop, because we had that dip. People expected more. It didn't. People wanted it to go to 100K. Obviously, it didn't. Sideways chop. And we could say it's based on inflation data, which I don't really know. I feel like Bitcoin just does what it wants anyway. And sometimes when Bitcoin pumps, when everyone thinks it's going to dump, people make up excuses for it when it's just the way she is. Once we get out, things will pop. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Bitcoin is a major psychological game. Major psychological game. So just remember that. When you think it's going down, in a million round sugar, she's going down, swinging, that's when she swings up and flies to the sky. And then when you think she's going to go to the moon, board Elon's rocket ship to Mars, that's when it doesn't. That's when it kind of just makes it to the stratosphere and goes kaploo. You start all over again. So just have your risk adjusted, have a bullish and a bearish case scenario, and stick to it. As you guys are smashing the like, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it out with friends, because we love education. Announcement. We have Core Scientific, which, if you don't know, they're a leader in digital infrastructure for Bitcoin mining and high-performance computing. Duh. And Core Scientific had their stock re-drop 10% after $400 million convertible senior note offer. Will they buy more Bitcoin? We don't really know, though they do say what they intend to do with the money. Looking at their press release, they were talking about it a little bit here, that they announced the pricing of its offering of $400 million aggregate principal amount of 3% convertible senior notes due 2029. And they're offering it to institutions as well. I think they say it's somewhere in here. Yes. Okay. In the August 14th press release, they announced it, and they said it would be issued in a private offering qualified for their institutional buyers only. They said investors can choose to hold the senior unsecured debt until maturity or convert it into shares, and interest will be paid out semi-annually. They say that they are going to use it for operating expenses, working capital, capital expenditures, complementary business acquisitions, or repurchases of its securities. They expect to raise $386 million in total, or around $445 million if investors choose to purchase additional notes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They did get a little bit spicy during crypto winter, as a lot of Bitcoin miners they were on the risk of lacking zest completely, and a lot of miners actually shut down during the bear market, which a lot of people trying to make it seem like there's so many miners out there. There are a lot of miners out there, but there's not nearly as much as there were before, and the profitability has weaned a little bit, so that's why not a lot of miners have been here. Once Bitcoin starts to cross that 70, 80K, people are going to fight for it. People are going to fight for Bitcoin. Just watch. People don't really believe me when I say that. They are going to fight for Bitcoin. Of course they're going to fight for Bitcoin. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. To get fresh Bitcoin from the blockchain untouched, beautiful. Especially Marathon Digital, now stamping each of their blocks that they mine with a message saying made in the US of A. Kelly Kellum is in the chat. Hello, Kelly. Nice to see you, my friend. Shout out to you. Kelly Kellum. Best time to mine is when it's red. I agree, because this is what a lot of people don't understand, is if you're mining right now and maybe the profitability isn't that great, you wait. And if Bitcoin does go bonanza, right, and upwards in value and appreciates in value, then your operating costs, you might be paying a little extra now. Again, profitability might not be that great, but the later profitability of it all might entice you. That's what a lot of people do, especially miners. They stack, and then during the bull, they unload to kind of cover their costs and make themselves happy a little bit. As people would do with regular buying anyway. They just buy low, sell high, all that. What happens to Bitcoin when mining rewards end? Well, you don't have to worry about that for a long time, but there's always going to be, verifying transactions and things like that. So miners will always be rewarded and make the fees and stuff like that. Can you say coffee? Coffee. But yeah, there's always going to be, verifying transactions and all that stuff. So there's always going to be a need for miners. Like, that's never going to go away. So yeah, we need our nodes. We need our beautiful miners, all of that good stuff, all the techie items, right? No. Hello, no. Memory Man, John English is here. David G, Ken, good morning. Sola Hefe, Wayne, hello. Hello. All right, let's keep going. Because we got big news with Crypto.com right now. They secured a multi-year sponsorship deal with UEFA Champions League, and this has to do with the soccers, or if you're outside of the U.S., football. Honestly, I don't know why we call football in the United States when it's really not a football. Like, it's a little oval shape item that you're throwing. It's not a football like a soccer ball. I don't know. I think America just wants to be special. I really think America just wants to be special. Ken, oh my gosh, 5 membershipperies, yay! Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being a member now and accepting these membershipperies. And thank you, Ken, for giving them out. Thank you very much, my friend. Guys, we also need 25 more likes for 100. We gotta pump it up now. Pamp it, please. Pamp it up. All right. Let's get it. Crypto.com secures their multi-year sponsorship deal with UEFA Champions League. What does this mean? Let's jump into it. They became the official sponsor of the UEFA Champions League, Europe's premier club soccer competition, nearly 2 years after pulling the plug on a similar deal. They will, and they unveiled it, that the UEFA Super Cup match between Real Madrid and Atalanta in Warsaw will be The Zest. According to the exchange, that is where the sponsorship will be unveiled. And neither financial terms nor the length were disclosed of this deal. And their aborted sponsorship in 2022 was reportedly worth around $500 million. And they backed out of the 5-year deal owing to legal issues around its licenses to trade in the UK, France, and Italy. They were one of the most active digital asset firms in securing sports sponsorships throughout 2021 and 2022, including naming rights to the home of the NBA's Los Angeles Lakers and NHL's Los Angeles Kings. They have been doing really well with sponsorships. That's the thing about Coinbase, the thing about Gemini, the thing about Crypto.com is that they are so good with sponsorships. You see them everywhere. Even Bybit as well with F1. And OKX with F1 as well. Dude, the sponsorships and where you see these names are very, very important. Very, very important. I love that. Wherever you could sneak crypto in, especially Crypto.com with the UFC, I always see Crypto.com. I think VeChain as well. There's a lot of really good stuff with that. You got to keep the sponsorships going. Marketing is really important within crypto, doing out of crypto marketing. I think a lot of people miss marketing in crypto, and I think that's like one of the major things that could be worked on with crypto companies is marketing. Who you get, and just because like, you know, it's just like a few things that I think people need to reevaluate when it comes to crypto and marketing. But I think certain exchanges really do it right. You trust the Winklevi at Gemini before other people at other places. I'm with you, Colton. I'm with you, Colton. Listen, the Winklevi, like the Winklevoss twins, they know what's up. They know what's up. They actually added, let me see if I can find this tweet. Eric, Gemini, let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna find this because they actually just added somebody to their team named Eric. And Eric is now the head of on-chain at Gemini, which the Winklevoss were very excited about. Okay. So you can see Tyler and Cameron retweeted Eric. He said, I'm excited to announce that I've joined Gemini as the head of on-chain product. We'll be working closely with Cameron and Tyler to bring the next 100 million people on-chain. We believe that on-chain is the way to revolutionize money, finance, and realize the vision of the decentralized web. I'm beginning this adventure after nearly 3 years at Kraken, where I launched Kraken Wallet and helped shape their on-chain strategy. My thanks to Jess Powell and David Ripley for the support and opportunity to build at Kraken. So this guy is very experienced in this space, and that's what we need to be focused on is bringing people on-chain, spreading crypto adoption, and building a top-tier team like Gemini is doing is highly important. Highly important. You need the right people to build the best things for you so that way people can have the best access to this space. That's what it's all about. And if you're responsible for crypto adoption, then, man, props to you, bro. Props to you. No, talking about F1. We do love Verstappen. He's just struggling a little bit lately, per Verstappen. But I love that meme, of like Leclerc. Like it's so funny. Like the kids are screaming for Leclerc. I thought that was so funny. That was really good. So funny, dude. All right. We saw this morning that Bitcoin crossed 61K as people were remaining cautious ahead of CPI data, and people were like, meh, inflation, meh. I just don't really think it really matters. I think people do think it matters. In my opinion, I think it's all fugazi. It doesn't really matter. Inflation, like the numbers they give you aren't real. I just think that it's highly manipulated, and they just tell you what they want to tell you, and that's pretty much it. So that's my opinion, and I think Bitcoin just does what she needs to do anyway. You look at the chart, it really just makes sense. There's no major dramatic pumps and dumps. It's just usual Bitcoin activity. We have 4 more subscribers until we hit our goal of 16,920. Let's freaking pimp this thing. Like, subscribe, and share now. Like, subscribe, and share. All right, let's get into the market recap, my friends. And I want to make sure you guys give me those chart requests, please. Please. Bubble time. We got ton up 9% today. Aptos up 5. Things are okay. Like, they're chilling. There's nothing major going on here, which is totally okay. It's not something to worry about, guys. All right. All right. We're down around 2% right now, 59 for bearish scenarios, 56. Bullish is crossing the 200-day SMA at 62K. We need the VWAP to move on up. She is struggling this morning a little bit sideways, though money flow is moving up too. So hopefully we can see that cross the 0 line. Momentum is creeping. RSI, though, a little bit choppy. And in the bearish direction, though, we are going to aim for that neutral. We are very close to neutral, hoping for the best there. Bitcoin. We're only midweek, my friends, so no need to fret. It's going to be okay. Ethereum, 2,662 dineros, 1.5% in the red this morning. Money flow ticking upwards. Very nice push to the upside, though. We do need to hit that neutral. Money flow is okay. It's aight. VWAP is aight. She could do better. Though this is just the boring part of the market that you have to endure. Even the RSI, just chilling. Nothing too major going on there. I think we're on the cusp of something big, my friends. The cusp of something big as we're bordering this 2640. Bullish, we want to target 2770, which you can see we've been bouncing between, bouncy. Bullish scenario is 3230 to that 200-day SMA's us. Bearish scenario is 1800. I don't know what's making me say it. It just is. That's my bearish scenario for Ethereum based upon previous daters. Litecoin, $63. Critical level for Litecoin right now. You want to cross $63 and go target 75 where the selling pressure is. Bearish scenarios, 43. Very sideways for Litecoin. And you can see that even during major swings, Litecoin is pretty neutral. Green dot is pulling up that momentum. Money flow is creeping up as well. VWAP looks snazzy. She looks like she wants to move and have a good time. Then the RSI, choppy, though we couldn't go towards that neutral. Again, this is where Bitcoin drives you crazy. This is where crypto drives you crazy. They want you to sell. They want you to give up. They want you to just blow up your own spot. But no. That's not what we're doing here. Dogecoins. And I want you guys to please give me charter requests in the chat. It's either that you're scared or you look scared. I'm dead, wifey whack. Dogecoin, 10.25 cents this morning. Bearish scenario is 9.5 cents. Bullish is 10.5. Money flow looks like it's about to hit that 0 line. Hopefully it does. Momentum looks a little bit flat this morning. VWAP taking a hit. Though we do want to hope it stays above that 0 line. RSI is okay. She's okay. Could be better. Not going to lie. Utility company, any questions like that, just go to missteencrypto.com or randihipper.com and send a little message through there. David G says 60K is the new 6K. Oh, would I love to hear that. Would love to hear that. No, said Doge is king. I can. The one said good morning. You want me to chart chain games? Oh boy, it's been a minute. It's been a darn minute since I heard that name. Okay, hold up. Freaking chain games. What is it got these days? 4.5 cents. Oh boy. Oh freaking boy. Okay. All right, chain games. Yeah, this chart goes back. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Okay. Give me a second. I love the rave music. The one I have is so good. Even though that one's short, it's literally only 17 seconds, but it's so bomb. Okay, we got Chain Games right here, 4.5 cents, up 12% today. A major pump after trying to maintain 3 cents. Now that was an important level, especially you look back in time. If you feel the level, then back in time, it tells you that you could slide below this penny, basically just below 2 cents, 0.018 cents. Your bearish level, your really bearish level to watch is around the 200-day SMA, which is 0.017 cents. Even more, just a bearish case is 3 cents. Bullish, you want to target 5.5. Money flow just turned green. Could seem like a little bit of a pump situation going on. Things like that scare me too, where you have like one green candle and volume just boom, explodes. So you got to make sure that it steadily builds up and it's not pew, 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 pew. You know what I mean? Let's see. Chain Games has big news coming. Oh, all right. Then I'm going to have to keep up with that. Eric Carlson, hello. Crabman says, Ray Vaughn, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Has anyone, yeah, I was wondering where she is. I was wondering where she was too. So I think I might send her a message. Ovidian, hello, nice to see you. Sean A said, Caspa, sure. Caspers. The Caspers. Again, please give me your chart requests. I will take them and embrace them. All right, let's do Caspa. Okay. Bing. We got Caspa just under 17 cents, 0.168 cents this morning, down point around 6.9. We have right here, green dot, pulling up that momentum ever so slightly. VWAP looks good. Money flow looks like it's pumped. And we see here that the RSI is chopping it up. Still in the bearish territory, though hopefully could move on up. Here's the thing. A lot of people are worried. You got to hold 16 cents. Your bullish is, I would say, probably around right here, 18.5 cents. But you're still in price discovery here with Caspa. Your bearish scenario is the 200-day SMA, which is 0.147 cents. You really want to hold 16. I mean, if you target that 200-day SMA, you fall below it. The bearish level to watch, I would say, is around 11.5 cents. It's just tricky with Caspa because pumped majorly, still up 309% in the past year. However, it's near its all-time highs when the rest of the market is not. So if the rest of the market takes a dip, is that 11.5 cent 200-day SMA, not 200-day SMA, bearish level come into play, or the 200-day SMA around 14.5 cents, or 14.75 exactly is where it's at. Let's see. WMT chart. What's that? Guys, please smash the likes and things. WMT. Let's see. Oh, this is World Mobile. Oh, okay. Uno momento. Give me a second. So this is a little bit worrisome because, again, the only bearish level I have is around a penny. Not a penny, 10 cents. We're around 20 right now. Bearish is your 10 cents. You could probably look in between that and look at around 14, 15 cents. Right now you have, like I said, 20 cents with the VWAP and the momentum pumping, which looks zesty. But I think the momentum could use a little bit more work. The money flow definitely needs work. RSI looks like it had a big run from literally oversold to neutral and chopping it now. When you have big pimps with RSI, it scares me, especially you see here where we went up, came right back down. That scares me. Are you going to go up and come right back down, or we're going to hold right here and try to go bullish? Depends on the strength of the game in the markets. You want to hold 20 cents. Bullish scenario is 25 for that 200-day SMA, even more so, 26. Bearish, like I said, is that 10 cents. And that's a major psychological level. Major. Right, Alex Crypto. I heard something is going to happen on the 19th. Do you know anything about that? No, I do not. I do not. What's supposed to happen on the 19th? Am I missing something? Let's see. Keen Bean. Hello, Keen Bean. David Lee, long term. We're always thinking long term. Oh, he's talking about what World Mobile. Yeah, you just got to look at the psychological levels, and that's pretty much, yeah. 10 cents is important. 10 cents is important. Guys, please make sure you are smashing the likes, sharing this out with friends, giving me that chart requestery. Crux of Crypto, nice to see you. Are my Pipers coming in? Are my Pipers rating in this morning? Oh, hello. Who's this? Another Saul in here with roses. Thank you. Oh, so you're going to have to... Okay, we'll wait, Saul. We'll be here for it. We'll be here for the 19th. I don't think I'm going anywhere. What day is the 19th? Let's take a gander at that. That's a Monday. I don't know. I don't remember anything happening. Army Piper is here. Hello, everybody. Hello, all my Piper friends and all my Piper kiddos. Mama's here for you. Hello, Billy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's Sir Wick doing? Is Sir Wick doing okay? I would like to know. I would like to know. XDC? Sure. Absolutely sure. All right. Give me a second. Give me a second, friends. You definitely know we're far off from all-time highs with this one. Let's see. Okay. I see some things happening now. I'm a little shook at this one. I'm not gonna lie, XDC. I'm not gonna lie. Your all-time highs were around, what is this? 19 cents, basically almost around, yeah, I would say 19 cents. And then you see that we took quite the hit. Fell below the 200-day SMA back here in March. Your bullish scenario is that 200-day SMA, 0.037 cents. Right now we're at 2.5. Bearish, you're looking at 2. And then you look at a penny, which is a major, major, major psychological level that if you fall below that penny, oh darn, things are gonna get freaking messy. We're gonna put a line there at a penny. Yep, you can see it's gonna get messy. You zoom in, right here. You feel the penny, boom. You pass the penny, boom. Watch out, kids. Watch out. But yeah, your bearish level, I would say, is just below that 2 cents, 0.0195. Subscriber count, yes, BHT, yes. We are 3 more. 3 more, pimp it now. Bloop, no, I do not. I do not, no longer. Oh boy, what's going on? Billy gifting 20 memberships. Oh boy. Oh freaking boy. Yeehaw to that. Thank you, Billy. Robert, he said I should auction off a life-size cutout of my dad. Oh boy. Oh boy. That would be I would say that would be quite interesting. Robert Knight, thank you. Thank you. Who would want a cardboard? Emma's in the chat. She wrote that would be a big cutout. Guys, would you want a cardboard cutout of my dad? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji, or actually instead of a yes emoji, put 1 or my dad's emoji, since that's a thing now, or a no emoji. Oh my gosh, yeah. There are now emojis of my dad in the chat, which is I don't know how you guys feel about that. Should have 100,000 subscribers. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't know what to say about the whole situation. I don't. Wifey said her day is complete because of my dad's emojis. Oh, there's another Randy in the chat. Randy A is here. JBZ says,
Bing bang.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You should auction off life-size cutouts of Randy.
hilarious. Freaking hilarious. Sola Hefe said, I'm a real one. That's very sweet of you. You're a real one. French Toaster is in the chat too. Hello, Frenchie. Nice to see ya. Do we have any other requests? Crypto Farmer said, "Are you in Vegas yet?" Oh yes, are you in Vegas? Rare Evos is this week, I believe. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Is it not? I did offer Rare Evo to jump out of a plane, and they could use it for content. But I don't know, maybe they thought it was too crazy. But I did offer to go skydiving with Doug Hype in his fur coat and do that. So that was a real offer, and I hope somebody takes me up on that because I do want to get sponsored to go skydiving and make it for like a promo for a conference and say, dive right into this conference. Like, I think that would be hilarious. Would you guys like to see me jump out of a plane and do skydiving? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or a 2 and a no emoji. Do I go skydiving? Do I go skydiving? So Sus said wall art. Yes, wall art is back. Our Bitcoin, our Do What You Love is back. I'm going to focus on getting a new set going that is getting worked on. This is temporary. And then maybe another set I have will be temporary for another set. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely want to make sure that there's something here, as of the moment. Could I give a quick review? Do I have a Tangem wallet? I think I have a Tangem somewhere from like a few years ago. I don't have anything current. I think Tangem's okay. I think their newer version is probably better because you're able to get your private keys extracted. Previous to that, I can't say I was the biggest fan. I mean, it's good for newbies, but I want to make sure I could extract my private keys from somewhere so I know that at least I have it. And I would like to know how they stored the private keys previous to letting you have them. That's my question. Other than that, I think it's pretty easy. Of course, with wallets like that that don't give you your private keys, you're sacrificing a little bit of security, but you also are having something that's easily accessible. So those are my thoughts there. Green screen with the pool behind you. That is Digital Asset News Rob. He's the one with the green screen pool, right, Scott Moore? We can't afford anything to happen to you. No. But Billy, Uncle Billy, I really want to freaking go skydiving. I really do. I'm sorry. I would really want to go skydiving. Wifey has been skydiving. I don't think she'll do it again. It's probably because her curls got in a knot, and that's the problem. And that's the thing with when I go do things. And one time I went jet skiing with some crypto folk, and my hair was, oh boy, in a knot, and I should have put that thing up. The thing is, if you're going on and doing things with high winds, curly hair's got to go up. There's no way you're brushing that. You can't really brush curly hair, so that's a big issue as well. Right band gain. I should train in one of those indoor wind tunnels. Oh, dude, I actually was in one of those for like a good minute one time. I would love to do that again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I imagine Randy gives the best heart, lol.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Robert Knight. Yeah. Build the Randy Walno says, oh my gosh, you guys are such big fans of my dad. That's crazy. It's amazing to skydive, Alex says. I would love to skydive. I'm telling you guys, I want to skydive. Have I ever bungee jumped? No. And I really do want to go to this place in New Zealand where it's basically like a swing. Oh, bro. That is what I want to do with my life is go skydiving, go bungee jumping. I want to do it so bad. Wifey Wick said when she went skydiving, she said it was more like my heart escaped my body as I fell because she was like Crimson. She was like, yeah. I picture that's what wifey was doing. She was probably shook. I know wifey's vibe. I met wifey IRL. The curls are real, just they're verifiable with my eyeballs. So yeah, wifey's cool. Wifey's cool. She probably got scared. But listen, wifey, I'll go with you next time. We could do it again. I really do want to go. I'm telling you guys, I want to go skydiving. I want to go bungee jumping. I want to fly like a little birdie through the sky. And that's my. Yeah, that's what I want. Sebi said, I subscribed so you could achieve your goal for today. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, we're going to do a subscriber check then. Guys, we still only need 2 more, it says. It says 16,918. We need 2 more subscribers. 2 more. Billy says, I know better to tell you no. You set your mind to it. It's happening. My bad. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just crazy. I've been telling my dad forever, since I was younger, that I want to go bungee jumping and I want to go skydiving. So bless his heart, but it's going to happen at some point. Listen, if I'm telling you, I want an event to sponsor the skydive so I could make a little promo for them. And I picture the promo already. I really do picture the promo. I know what's going to happen. I could tell you I've literally have planned this in my mind. Planned it in the noodle. And once it's planned in the noodle, it's manifested. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Sash, like, I'm a risk taker. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm not too big of a risk taker. I know my limitations to a degree. But there are some things that I do aspire to do in life, and that's definitely one of them. So, yeah. There are reasons the seats are inside the plane. Well, Squeaky, sometimes you want to fly outside the plane. You know, one time I went on this helicopter ride thing, and it had open doors, and I put my feet out the window. That was one of the best things I've ever done. Now I was like, if only I could hop out that window and parachute down. Now that is the zest. Bungee jumping, don't do it. Skydiving, cool. See, Patrick, I'm very surprised you would say bungee jumping is dumb, but to go skydiving, because I would think you would say bungee jumping is better since you're strapped in. I want to go both. I'm not a stunt man. I would say that I'm just someone that likes to swing. Wee, swing. Uncle Jimmy, what's going on with Uncle Jimmy? Oh, yeah, because of the helicopter. Yes. Yeah, dude, awesome. There's one near me called iFly. Oh, I've heard of iFly. The one time I skydove, had to cut away the chute and open up the reserve chute. Oh, gosh, Eric, that's scary. See, the thing is, I wouldn't do it myself. I would maybe one day train to do it. I would rely on somebody else. So it would be somebody, like, I'm strapped onto somebody, and they pull that trigger. So that's what I'm planning to do. So, yeah. That's the plan for me. Oh my gosh, one more subscriber. One more. Pamp it now. Pamp it. I don't know. I want one more subscriber. I think I might have to fight somebody for this. Just like an airdrop, but better a Randy drop. Yeah, it's gonna happen, dude. It's gonna happen. Every season of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, they have them going in a helicopter, and they just let them. They go skydiving. So that is the plan. And I want to do one of those. Bring me skydiving. Jump out the darn window, and float to the bottom and touch grass. That is the plan. So that's what I would want. That's what I would want. Hate to break it to you. Guys, we need one more subscriber. Pamp it now. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. That's the plan, though. I did disclose my plan to you. So yeah. Skydivery. It's going to happen. Manifesting it now. Telling you guys now so that you're not surprised in the future when I go skydiving and I'm jumping out of a plane and you guys are like, Randy, don't do it. And I'm like, it's too late. It's happening. Just don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised. That's it. Skydiving is the bomb. Trust me on that. See, if Bulldog Eric is telling us, and he's a responsible man. He is a responsible man, and he's been watching out for me for years. So if Eric is telling me that I can skydive, then I trust him. Right, Yelmo? Right, Yelmo? I don't know, guys. I'm excited about life. I must tell you that. I must tell you, I'm excited. Patrick, member for 10 months, said skydiving over bungee jumping. See, this is that is very surprising to me. I'm very surprised at that notion. I would say that. All fairness, trusting your life to a backpack is wild. I guess it is, but like, what is life worth? Like, you gotta live. You gotta live. I don't know. There's always a risk in life, no matter what you do. But I think this is yeah. No psychologist faint and miss the whole thing. You know what's really funny? Those videos of people on like those like slingshots where like they pull the slingshot, they get thrown up in the air and they just pass out. They're like, ugh. That is hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Do I like roller coasters? Yes, only certain ones. I could do a few and then I'm done. What I do if I go to like a Six Flags type of situation, I go to the scariest things and I leave. So that's pretty much my thing. But yeah, I like to do some scary roller coasters. I'm not scared. I'm not freaking scared. Although if I was Scott, I would be scared about mana though. I don't have any bearish scenario to give you because we're pretty much at that bearish scenario. You're bullish. I would be looking right here at around 3 cents, 0.029 is your bullish, and then you want to target the 200-day SMA. Other than that, I really don't have a a bearish scenario for you. I think I got some allergies right now. Imagine if listen, that's why there's a backup, Sash. You're repelled out of a Huey helicopter, close enough for me. Don't have to do it again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for Zest. I'm ready for Zest, love, and dedication. But yeah, guys, I'm excited about life. I'm excited about getting after it. You guys know I'm a little bit cuckoo, but that's like why I'm here. So like, you know, I don't think I would be here and if I wasn't a little bit cuckoo and if I wasn't a little bit out there. And I hope you guys are okay with me being a little weird because that's just like how it is. That's just how it is. This is me. This is me. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be now. Now let the subscribers rain on us. Yeah. We killed it today, man. We had a really fun and insightful conversation about jumping from the sky. And that's fun. I do like to do, like, you know, little, like, if there's, like, a body of water and a little cliff, I will jump off of that, too. And, like, you know, do a little plop in the water. That I'm a fan of as well. Nilo says we're all a little bit weird here. Yeah, listen, I'm a little bit weird. I'm a little bit out there. I'm going to admit it to you. But at the same time, like, you know, you got to be weird. You can't just be mundane. You can't just be, bleh. Boring. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Listen, people maybe thought Elon was weird. They're like, oh my God, Elon, this weirdo that wants to create electric vehicles and bring us to Mars and I don't know, make something cool like Grok or something. Grok is creating images now, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you chant Kokinu?
Oh, I'm not saying that name out loud, but I could look it up. Yeah. Okay, I'm not giving nobody a clip. Nothing. Nata. Okay. So for this particular inappropriately named token, okay, we're gonna take a gander at it. Your bearish scenario is the only one I can give you. Is right here. It's 1,000,948. Your bullish is where the 200-day SMA now lies, which is 1,000,2519. And that's pretty much all I got for you. There's no other history there. Market Cipher looks sideways. That's pretty much what I got. I can't give you anything more bearish. There's no other stuff. Bitnuendo, XRP. XRP, still the same. Bearish scenario is where the 200-day SMA is, which is 54.5 cents. Bullish is 64. Green dot just printing on Market Cipher. Not sure if that's going to mean too much. But yeah. Hello, Wayne. Hello, everyone. Yeah, listen, we're all weird. That's fine. It's okay to be weird. I fully endorse the weirdness. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm very excited for things. I'm very excited for life. I'm very excited just to get after it with you guys, man. I really am. Randy still shoot. This freaking guy. He didn't even found Tesla. I mean, listen, he's still getting after. He brought it to where it is now, along with his team. Not everyone does things alone, but yeah. Oh gosh, I'm excited. Hit the deck, y'all. See, no is ridiculous, bro. Potato for the weirdos, yeah, because you make me laugh, bro.
Around my room before you came.
Kid is wild. No is wild. I really wish to meet you IRL one day. No, I'm telling you, when Doge hits that 25 cents and we go to a conference, like, you're going, dude. You're absolutely going. But thank you guys so much for today. I appreciate you guys very much. Friday, we're planning to do some Zest on the show. We're going to rave on Friday. So make sure you guys are there. Guys, today, tomorrow, we're still here. We're still getting after it. Tomorrow, I have a very, very busy day. Actually, I believe I might be going live on a channel right after this at 11:30, but I'm not sure if it's live, so I'm not going to dox it, though I may retweet it if there's a tweet that goes out. I'm very excited. I'm going to do some interviews today, going to do some tomorrow, going to get zesty. I'm very excited about it. But yeah, we have a lot going on. Tomorrow, I'll be doing my X Spaces with ETH Wizards with my beautiful co-host, Meta Mona. So make sure you guys tune into the Spaces tomorrow at 2. We will keep going after it, though. We will get after it. We're going to do stuff today, tomorrow, the next day, and forever and ever. And we're going to work until the day that I am old and wrinkly to spread crypto adoption in this world. And we're going to unify mankind. Obviously, that's the goal here. We're weird. We're out there. We want to unify mankind. I'm not messing around. That's pretty much all I'm doing. And I know it's a crazy goal. People might be like, you're insane. You can't do that. I had somebody tell me that the equivalent of what I'm doing is like wanting to become a professional baseball player, and it just doesn't happen to people. And I said, I don't know why, instead of encouraging somebody in a new field that you don't know what they're even doing, to tell them that it's impossible to achieve a goal is absolutely insane. You can't do that. You got to believe in people, and especially if it's out there. Even if I wanted to become the top baseball player in the world, well, darn, you encourage me to do that. Don't shed negativity on others if you may not understand what they're doing. Show that love. Take them skydiving. Maybe give them a darn hug. Maybe give them a hug. That's it. Guys, have an amazing day. If you haven't yet, please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends. I am so excited to get after it. I am bullish on everybody in this chat. I am bullish on the future, and I'm bullish on uniting mankind. And if you guys feel the same, again, smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends. I will see you guys tomorrow, as usual, 9:45 a.m. Eastern. Much love to everybody. Mwah. Stay zesty. Peace.